Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. uh, anyhow, uh, so, I wanted to film when Father Benito Bonammo came in here to cleanse this dang garage. I wanted to film it, but he said it was against the church's rules, so I didn't get to film it. I couldn't even be in here, but I was listening at the door, which at the end of it, it wasn't a good place to be. But I heard him come in there and he said, "All right now, demon yam, Fada Benito Bonammo." He didn't talk like that, but he said, "You know, ooh, y'all okay? Y'all grab on something." Every time I drop it like that, I'm so worried y'all's gonna be bouncing around in there. Oh, and that one come out of nowhere. Sometimes you can about tell about something about to happen. You gotta embrace yourself, but that come out of nowhere. I hope everybody all right. So, yeah. He said, you heard of me. I know you have. So, I'm Father Benito Bonammo. It's time for you to get, boy. Like it. Tony said, you're not welcome here. You never were. You cause problems, and you're rejected. You're out the door. You're going by. Get. And he goes, and I was like, what's going on in there? All of a sudden, that door bust open. I fell down on the patio. And then he come walking out, and he said, okay, he's gone. You good. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, it's gone. He said, that wasn't even a demon. He said, if that had been a demon, everything in here would have been a lot worse. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't want that. But and then he said that was an underling. And I'm like, underling? He said, yeah, they trying to do stuff. They trying to cause chaos and crap to get noticed so they can get their demon wings, I guess. I don't know. I forget how he put it, but it wasn't like that. But so it's clean. He said them things scare off easy and they're gone and they won't come back. I said, well, what if he sent a friend back? He said, call me. I was like, what? That ain't no kind of, woo, you don't want to hear that. You want to hear, oh, yeah, he won't. You're good. But anyway, we're free and clear of the curse. Well, we're free and clear of this side of it. The garage is ours again, but the town's still being stupid town people. Oh, good grief. Some of them know. Some of them figured it out and came around, but I tried to talk to some of them. Some of them understood exactly what we was talking about. Some of them, hey, you summon stuff. No, I don't. Okay, whatever. I'm about to summon a boat up your ass. Edit that out. Yeah, but yeah. No, you're right. Edit that out. Okay, so Rodney Ghost Town, 3.5 minutes later, I'm finally telling what we're doing. Whoa up, you don't. So Rodney, Mississippi. That was a major port town on the Mississippi River. And it was founded in 1828, boy. And the population got pretty big, but then it started to decline and then you wouldn't believe it. And so in just a space from 1828 to 1930, the earth changed so much, it moved the course of that river far enough away from that town that it couldn't be used as a port town no more. I didn't know 100 year could do that. Because that's like, what was that, 102 year? And a river changed course. That sounds fishy to me. I don't know. I don't believe that part of the story. I'm saying. But so by 1930, it disincorporated and became not a town no more. And then, but some of the stuff that happened there, like old Mountain Tom Clark, that mother scratcher, ooh, he's wanted, boy, and he come to town. He's like, 19 people, I put 19 people in the ground. And that was 1872. And so they said, well, they charged him, they got him, he confessed. So they did away with him, but then his ghost is said to wander the streets near his grave. I'm like, if it ain't a town no more, how anybody know? But then I thought, well, I guess you can go in there. If you're adventurous and you want to go in there, I guess so. Yeah, okay, we'll give it that. But so Mountain Tom Clark's supposed to be wandering around up there. You better watch it. That guy was a maniac when he was alive. Who knows what he is when he's a ghost? And in 1890, and this is just confusing to me because I looked and I couldn't figure out what this guy did. But it was in 1890, this guy was caught by a mob, and they beat him and dragged him. And they beat him and dragged him to this big old tree, and they roped him up. And people was like, hey, what'd he do? I'm like, what? I'm asking, what we do? People's like, oh, we don't know. Can't find it. I don't know what he did, but if he was innocent, he got the wrong end of that deal. Look at my nose over there. I went to the doctor today to give me some clear gel, put it on there. I can't say the word and what it is because I don't know how to pronounce it. But hopefully it'll get it done like last time, cleared right up. Anyhow, why bore you with my problems? Edit that out. They don't need to know about that. But the adventurers can go in there and, that guy that they roped up, they believe that he haunts that graveyard that he's in and the streets that are around it, just like Tom Clark. Now, I'm supposing since they both supposed to be haunting they think that ghost is this guy. So I'm assuming they're in two different graveyards? I don't know. I guess not. I guess a town like that wouldn't have had to, would they? So, if you're adventurous enough and you want to go out there, I ain't going out there, but if you can go out there, you can hear echoes of, like, church hymns being played. You can hear it like it's echoing through the trees of them hymns. It's echoey, like, and like that through the trees, like that. Except, I hope it's better. Ooh, what if it did sound just like I did? Don't play it back. I don't want to hear that. That's gonna freak me out. So, but you can go there. You can hear footsteps, of course, because every haunting has that. Whispers and doors slamming. Yep. It's become trite and jaded. Those things, hearing about those things happening. I don't want to hear no more about them. And then, in 1863, some Union soldiers was hiding in the woods, but they knew it was Sunday, so they snuck into town to go, and they asked if they could come in, and the reverend said, come on in and hear the service. Well, somebody ran told, and there was Confederate soldiers nearby, and they said, the church is letting some Union soldiers go in there and hear the sermon. And them Confederate soldiers, they can't go to our church. And they go running in there and they bust in. And then they get them guys and they arrest them. And now they're prisoners. But so then the Confederate went back. Them guys, turned them in to where they was holding them, told what was going on. And their leader said, oh, hell no, they don't. They ain't getting away with that, letting them guys come in there and not telling us. So they took one of the Confederate boats. The ship was out there in that river. Boom! It started bombarding that church. And they had to rebuild it. But one of the walls, half a cannonball sticking out. Because when they had to rebuild from the destruction, they just left that in there. They left that. And so, you know what? I would like to go see that. I would like to stand there and look at that cannonball and go, I'll be damned, there it is. It's absolutely true. It's not just part of the story. Here it is. And then, but I ain't going up there for the hauntings. I ain't going in there. I ain't going in there, man. You know what? I might go in there. You want to go in there and get a video? We can go in there and get a video. We might go in there. Where's this at? Mississippi. That's a long way. I don't know what to think about it. Song I want you to go here. Here you go from 1966. Since this had a Civil War story in it. Ooh. This song's about that. It's called, and it's by this version. A bunch of people did this song. This one's my favorite, and I don't know why. It's just I like this one the best. And it's by a guy named Bob Lind. Lind, just like the wind, but with a L. And the song, some people call it Peggy O, but I think a real name, I think I read that the real name is Fennario. And that's like a town. And that's like, as we march down to Fennario. As we march down to Fennario. Our captain fell in love with a lady like a dove. And called her by name Pretty Peggy O. It don't end well. I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. Look like she dodged a bullet, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead and listen to that. And that's old folks. A lot of people. Bob Dylan did that. There was that woman that sang all the songs on that Silent Running. Joan Baez, something like that. I don't know what they say. Yeah, I think she did a version of it too. But anyhow, there you go. We gone way over budget. You didn't say a damn word. How'd you even get that damn job? How'd you even get that? We'll see you in the next one. Oh, look at my nose. Oh, that hurts right there. Look at that. Look how swole that is. Hey, edit that out. You don't need to know about that. But Grover's Nipples.